Why you so... That bitch is huge. Excuse me. Thank you again. For anybody that said bless you. I'm gonna cover my eyes because he has a tendency of showing like little small clips before you get to the actual video. So I want to be completely surprised.
Animal mutations can happen for a wide variety of reasons. Sometimes it's genetic, and sometimes it's because of changes in the environment. But in the most terrifying of cases, it's the result of underground experiments that are so sinister, they have to be kept secret from the rest of the world. Number 9. This goat was born with a pushed-in face that contains some very human-like features.
Hell yes!
From this angle, for example, you can see that it's developed a protruding nose with roughly human-sized nostrils.
You know what, I'm not even gonna lie with you. It looked like somebody clucked that thing and that's what it produced out. That's what it made. It's like a mix between a human and a whatever. I forgot what I forgot what they call, what he called that thing. Oh, wow, it's like a mix between a human and that. And you decided you want to get weird, or what do you call those people that cluck animals? I forgot what you call those people. That's weird. That's disturbing. Like, get the hell away from me if you're gonna be like fucking animals. But I forgot what you call them. But that looks like a mix between a human and that thing. I forgot what you call them though. Hey Siri. Oh wow.
I'm here.
What do you call a person that fucks an animal?
Here's what I found on the web for what do you call a person that fucks an animal?
It's always funny hearing Siri cuss. I'm not about to get into all that, so it's asking me to do a lot, but let me know what you call that in the comment section below. Wow.
The title of this video says that this takes place in China, but I think this may be incorrect. Listen to this part and tell me if you recognize the language and what they are saying.
China. Really?
Maybe together we can learn more about what's going on here and verify if this video is really from China or some other part of the world. Also, if they mentioned anything else about how this animal became mutated, then be sure to let me know.
Number 8. This footage was taken from a genetic research facility in China. You can see that these pigs already look somewhat unusual with their bluish-purple snouts.
Yeah.
But look what happens to them whenever the lights are turned off.
Oh, that's weird. That is kind of dope, but it's kind of weird.
Scientists were able to make these pigs glow in the dark after injecting them with DNA from a jellyfish during the early stages of their development. This experiment proves that scientists can essentially mix and match biological traits from different animals to create whatever they please. With this jarring scientific breakthrough in mind, who knows what kinds of new creatures will be unleashed in the near future.
I don't think that's such a good idea to be messing with nature like that. To be messing with natural things. I'm just saying. I don't think you should be messing around with his creations like that. So, but you know, you do you. You do you. I'm just gonna stay out of it. Yeah.
Number 7. This tiny, double-headed cobra
Oh.
snake was born in captivity at the Nanning Zoo in China.
Okay.
What's especially strange about this Siamese cobra is how, despite refusing to eat or drink, it continued to grow for over 10 days. At one point, even successfully managed to shed its skin. Each one of the snakeheads operated under its own free will and seemed relatively unaware of its predicament. The few times they did notice each other, they would act aggressively and start biting. As I watched this small specimen slither around the palm of the zookeeper's hand, I can't help but wonder if a twin-headed cobra has ever successfully managed to reach full size. One could only imagine what a terrifying sight a full-grown, two-headed cobra snake would be in the wild.
Number 6. I know it's hard to believe, but this massive dog is not on any growth hormones. Her name is Wendy, and she doesn't even have to exercise to get this big. In fact, she has always looked this way ever since she was a puppy. Wendy's breed is called a whippet, and they are a cross between a greyhound, a terrier, and a spaniel.
Damn.
Normally they are half the size of this one, but for some reason, whippets can inherit a rare genetic disorder that causes them to grow twice the amount of muscle as normal. Wendy is so physically fit that she's probably the only dog you'll ever see with six-pack abs.
Oh!
No other canine breed carries this seemingly random DNA mutation.
Look at them
Imagine
glutes.
a dog with the speed of a racehound and the strength of a bodybuilder, and you'll have a better picture of what this rare mutant animal can do. Fortunately for us, her breed comes with a stable temper, but at the same time, I'm sure she would have no problem putting her powerful frame to use against any home invader.
Number 5.
You saw them
A
glutes?
diver is exploring aquatic life at an unknown location when suddenly he chances upon this strange creature scurrying across the ocean floor on all fours. The bright searchlight unfortunately obscures most of the creature's fine details, but at one point the camera zooms in to reveal what could be a rather humanoid-looking face, or at least that's what some viewers are saying. Take a look at this part and tell me.
Nah. What was that thing? I'm gonna go back a little bit. What was that thing that did this shit? It was kind of transparent. What was that? Because that's what we need to really be focusing on. What was that? I've never seen that before in my life. What was that, huh? It was talking about, what was that? What was that? Nah, what was that? Let me know in the comments section. What was that? What was that?
You think?
I'm not really worried about that thing. I'm worried about the transparent thing that was like, what was that, yo?
At first I thought this may be some sort of tadpole transitioning into a frog, but then again, I don't think that there are many frogs located in the deep ocean, if any. I did some more research and found out a similar looking creature had washed ashore in New Zealand not too long ago. The last I heard, scientists were puzzled and ready.
Okay, I'm sorry. I had to do something real fast. I'm almost out of breath. I'm not in the greatest shape. Even though I look like it, I'm not. Okay.
But then again, I don't think that there are many frogs located in the deep ocean, if any. I did some more research and found out a similar looking creature had washed ashore in New Zealand not too long ago. The last I heard, scientists were puzzled and running DNA tests on the dried up remains to figure out what it was. You can check out the full article by following the sources link in the description of this video.
Number 4. Roger is
Oh my
an
God.
Australian kangaroo on the Alice Springs Reserve who was born with super mutant strength. Just one look at the towering animal is enough to make any natural predator think twice. The mutant kangaroo is over 6 feet 6 inches tall and weighs more than 200 pounds. But if you need any further convincing of how powerful it is, then listen to this amazing story from its caretaker.
I went into this area, which is a few acres, to give him some grain, and he just took the bucket out of my hands and crushed it like this and stared at me.
And here's a photo he snapped shortly after for proof. As if one giant kangaroo wasn't enough, Roger is now the father of Monty, who also appears to have inherited his dad's mutant genes. Perhaps over the course of hundreds of thousands of years, this will slowly become the average build for kangaroos of the future.
Number 3. A YouTuber named BioNerd23 is wandering around the remains of Chernobyl, an area in Ukraine that was rendered uninhabitable. After a nuclear power plant meltdown in the 80s, the site has become substantially less radioactive over the years, and now BioNerd23 feels safe enough to venture into the wilderness for a closer look. She starts her journey by measuring the radioactivity levels of animal carcasses using special equipment. Soon she wanders across an abandoned research outpost that's very close to where the actual meltdown took place. She suspects that it was built after the blast to monitor the radiation's impact on the environment. Anyway, while searching among scattered books and handwritten documents inside, she eventually comes across a room full of peculiar-looking pure white fish that she cannot properly identify.
I just did it. I just did it again. I'm out of breath. I'm about to pass out. Okay, I'm good.
Years, and now BioNerd23 feels safe enough to venture into the wilderness for a closer look. She starts her journey by measuring the radioactivity levels of animal carcasses using special equipment. Soon she wanders across an abandoned research outpost that's very close to where the actual meltdown took place. She suspects that it was built after the blast to monitor the radiation's impact on the environment. Anyway, while searching among scattered books and handwritten documents inside, she eventually comes across a room full of peculiar-looking pure white fish that she cannot properly identify. Also, inside the room are empty bottles of a strange chemical called oxytocin.
You can see a lot of fish samples. I really don't know what they were doing with oxytocin on these fish.
BioNerd23 is both surprised and confused at the findings because oxytocin is a natural hormone that's secreted from the brain during birth and when falling in love. It seems to have no place in nuclear research. She can only guess what kind of bizarre experiments were occurring in this small shack and quickly decides to leave.
Number 2. In 2012, a Bengal house cat was rushed to a local animal hospital because it was having trouble giving birth.
Aww.
The veterinarians determined that 3 kittens were trapped inside.
Oh, wow.
When the animal workers were finally able to deliver the kittens, they were surprised to discover this kitten lurking within.
Oh.
They named the tiny rare cyclops Cleed and tried to provide it with some form of comfort during its short life. Cleed did not last for long, but the 2 other
Wow.
kittens were fine and looked like regular house cats. They probably carry the same cyclops gene, so maybe farther down the line another Cleed kitten will emerge. And maybe this time it will live to maturity.
Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills and I hope you're enjoying my narration. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. I'm currently doing a super poll on my Instagram. If you believe ghosts are real, then go to my most recent photo and tap the like button. If you don't, DM me saying why. When you're done, come right back to this video to find out the number 1 entry. Also, follow me on Twitter at YTChills because that's where I post video updates. It's a proven...
This is the last one. Last one until I mix all of the popcorn seasonings. Cheesy caramel corn. I really hope this is good because I like caramel.
Videos I upload every Thursday and Sunday. Number 1. A group of friends from Japan are out fishing when they suddenly spot a strange group of mutant blobs making their way up a nearby cliff.
I suggest you get the hell out of there.
The curious friends immediately start exploring the area in hopes of catching a closer glimpse. Soon they chance upon one that seems sluggish and doesn't try to run away.
Bruh, yo, y'all need to go. Yo, oh my god. Come on.
Poke it with a stick a few times and then flip it over. Whatever it is, its underside consists of a mouth and suction cups that look kind of like octopus tentacles. It also appears to have developed some sort of defense mechanism when cornered.
Why you so... That... bitch is huge! And why he's so close? Why he's so close? We've never seen this before. It looks like it's out of this world, and you within inches from it. Are you serious? And then the mouth on the thing looks like... I'm not even gonna say it. Y'all know what it looks like. Y'all know what it looks like. But that's crazy. What the fuck is that? But why are you so close? That's my real question. Why are you so close? Why? Oh, see?
The friends all run off covered in a thick sludge. I don't know exactly what it is, but I hope for their sake that it doesn't cause any lasting damage. Disneyland is supposed to be the happiest place on Earth, but if these videos are to be believed, it could also be a place of horror and even the paranormal.
Let me ask y'all a question. Y'all see a creature that doesn't seem of this world, or seems out of this world, or seems, just weird, or just alien typed, or it seems like it doesn't belong? Are you really gonna go? Are you really gonna be within inches from it, like the last people in the video? Huh? Like, if Stitch was to randomly come here and I see him, I'm going to have my distance, of course. But I'm going to be like, hey, yo, what's up? But I don't know if that's really Stitch. I don't know if I don't know if that's going to be the same Stitch that I've seen in the show, in the movies. I don't know. So... seems like it always happens when people want to be curious. People want to be, hey, what is that? I don't know. It doesn't seem like it belongs here. It doesn't seem like, it's from this world, but we should go over there and touch it, investigate it. We should be inches from it. You think so? I think so. Let's go over there. Please don't be those people, because the chances of you getting actually clocked up is pretty high. But kangaroos, are they just like naturally jacked up? Are they naturally like swole? Because if they are, that's crazy, yo. So who's stronger? Because I think technically we're considered animals. So, I mean, who's stronger physically? I want to say apes are. I want to say apes are stronger than is it mammals? Or like land creatures? I want to say apes are stronger. I think so. I don't know. Including humans, who is the stronger like land animals physically? I want to say apes, but then again, I don't know. I want to say kangaroos, because they just look so fucking jacked. But I'm going with apes. I don't know. Just, if y'all think otherwise, let me know in the comment section below. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy, my family.